Good afternoon, Wednesday in California. It's Twyla. How you doing? I've been on a break. I needed to stop a few days. I still have this. Mm. Mm-hmm. I had started on this, and I had to stop. That would have been 2. So I said, nope. No, it would have been 3. I need to go back over there. I was over that way yesterday. I should have went to the store. Right up Haven. I am so upset the way life is going. Oh, I haven't turned on the news. I think the disasters, I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Those 2 areas that burn, 2 of my favorite areas. Though I like Newport Beach better than Malibu. Malibu is tricky, and there's not a lot of ways out of there. First, I want to say, not a lot of ways out. Last time we went there, I went to go to Gladstone's. They had a special. So I was like, oh yeah, let's go. Because we could get really good deals on stuff. So we went, and oh my gosh, we had to be there between 2 and 4. Got to the place. It was trying to get there. Traffic from here to there, perfect. All the way off the 10 freeway into Santa Monica. Everything good. Drove a little bit, everything good. All of a sudden, it just was going to be something. I didn't know that as a result of probably the rain or something, the traffic was cut off. So people had to go through a lot of changes. So it was a lot of traffic. And I used to work that way. I used to work for this guy, this doctor. And I can't think of his name right now. But I used to work for him. He was a Jewish doctor. And It was interesting working for him and his wife. And he said Kobe used to live down the street. So I used to go to Mescal Canyon Way. Is a major street. I used to have to go down that street to get to his house. So you go to Mescal, and then you go left at the first opening. You had to go up this hill, and then you left at the first opening. And at some point you made a right, and you ended up on this street. And he lived in Pacific Palisades. He said Kobe lived down the street, used to live down the street. And so it was interesting. He said that they didn't have street sweepers over there. Like in LA, the street sweepers come by once a week to sweep up trash off the street. Because I asked him what days I can't park on certain sides of the street. He was like, what? I said, yeah, the street sweepers come, right? He said, no. They don't come over there. Maybe because it's a tight community or whatever. Very closed in. But anyway, they just kept their own. They saw paper on the street, they pick it up. That was their street sweeper. So anyway, I worked over there. And so this last year when we was going, I remembered. I said, oh my God, have I got to Temescal Canyon? I was way over here. The traffic was tight. You know how people can be. I put that blinker on and I started trying to, I didn't move. But I was trying to get over to the right. Thank God some people let me over, and I made a right, and I went up to Mescal. I didn't know Gladstone's ended on Sunset, or is on Sunset. It's kind of like where Sunset ends on PCH. Sunset goes all the way from Hollywood and ends at PCH by Malibu. So thank God I made that right. I went up to Mescal Canyon, and then I made that left at the first street, and I kept driving and driving up that street, and I ended up at Sunset, and it took us right across into the parking lot, and we had a nice time. And rest assured, I went that way back home. I did not feel like being bothered. So now you mean to tell me that area is just burnt up? I just can't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Lovely area, Moon Shadows Restaurant. Another one, some kind of restaurant start with N, Nobu. A lot of nice restaurants at Malibu. Moon Shadows is gone. That restaurant is raising money for its employees. Come on, raising money for their employees. They got money to pay their employees. That's one of the most expensive restaurants and well attended. Anyway, that's what they're doing. I hope whatever they raise go to the employees and not in their pocket. The world is in a bad state right now because you got an idiot in office. Anybody think that man is competent? He's an idiot, arrogant idiot, and people have given him But they about to find out. Find out. Talking about he ain't gonna give the disaster aid. California gives the most money and takes the least money from the federal government in taxes. They better lose our money trying up there. I can't stand them with conditions. But sometimes you gotta let people act a fool, and then they fall on his face, their faces. And sometimes you have to do that. And our governor is the best. He used to be quiet, but he stands up to them Republicans now. And in case you people don't know, they talking about making them resign, the governor and the mayor. First of all, the mayor is the elected official of the city of Los Angeles. She is not the mayor of Palisades that burned. She's not the mayor of Malibu that burned. She's not the mayor of where the black people are, Altadena, that burned. She's the mayor of the city of Los Angeles. Now, those cities, through privilege, use the city of Los Angeles Fire Department. Okay? But she's not the mayor of those cities. Now I'm going to find out arson was involved, and they picked the right day to spread it. A good windy day. It's not windy here. They said it was supposed to be windy today. So hopefully it's not windy in LA. Yes, I'm kind of really sad. Because when you see, California is a beautiful state. Yeah, I know. They be showing horrible parts of California. That ain't California. California make you do like this. Shake your head. I've been some places and drove down some streets and some neighborhoods. It's just unbelievable. And it's a lot of jealousy for California. I don't understand it. Why are you worried about the state of California? If you live in Louisiana, Texas, Florida, whatever, they keep us on the news in these places, and these people, it's all on the internet all the time. And I think that's what fuels these fires. Jealousy of rich people in California in general. See, a lot of racist people used to live in California because they came from the South. But then as California became more prominent, always have been, but it became more people started living here. It priced a lot of them racist rednecks that used to live by the ocean. They couldn't afford to live there anymore. And they are very spiteful and resentful. But I'm praying God take care of all of these evil people. I just be wondering why are they allowed to just get along, so all they know, California. You live in Texas. You live in Florida. You live in Connecticut. I mean, not Connecticut, Kentucky. Oh, and the lady that set ablaze, that started the Malibu and Palisades fire, she's from Kentucky originally. So they got this California resentment, and I'm a Californian to the bone. I was born here. I was raised here. I remember as a little girl feeling bad. I used to hear people talking about, oh, I couldn't live in California. It had too many earthquakes. It had too many fires. Well, when I was a little girl, California probably had about 5, 7, 8 million people total. It became the largest state in population. So God knows and see everything. When we're dealing with some wicked people, wicked citizens, a wicked so-called president that's coming in, some very wicked people. And I truly wish California could join Canada. We've received an invitation to join Canada along with a few other states. That would be awesome. Well, wouldn't that be awesome? But the problem is, it's so cold. But if you live in California, you don't have that problem. Unless we want it. Right, Miss Hannah? So if you want to live in a colder place, the option is there. If you want to live in a warmer place. So I'm very sad. But California gonna come back. And I just pray somebody loan us the money. We're good for the money. And we ain't gotta ask these freakers up in Washington talking about money with conditions. Yeah, we need some money. I hope we get it. I hope other nations say, here, California, take it. Da 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 da. Well, it's very sad times. But hey, the sky is clear. Even in LA, I got people in LA, they in Hollywood and everywhere else. In the valley. So things are looking up. Happy Martin Luther King Day again, if I didn't say it the first time. Too bad that so-called inauguration gonna be on his holiday. Today is his actual birthday. I do believe, I think, yeah. I think today is the 15th. And that's it. But this is the best batch ever. I hope I can get another one. And then I'm going to have to let it go because it ain't going to be in the store long. Okay. See if I can do this without spilling. And my OG spoon. I used to love doing it the upside down. If the black people hadn't voted for Trump, he'd be sitting down crying somewhere. If the Hispanics and women hadn't voted. But Hispanics and women really did it. 53% of white women, 50% of Hispanic Latino men, 40% of the women. Black people did 20% men, 7% women. That was still too much. Now you gotta be listening to this loud mouth. God help us. This is a good time to be out the country if you could be. Oh my God. Okay. Final chew. I'm gonna go get me some food. Thank you for listening. Have a great week.